Good morning from the Arizona desert, the Sonora desert to be exact. My name's Bill Southern, and you're watching Nugget Shooter Journals. Today I'm doing something quite a bit different from what you usually see me doing. I get asked all the time, why do we don't check these washes for fine gold and whatnot? Well, we do. And this is a sampling dry washer. Okay, this little bitty guy right here, there's not a whole lot to it. And we use this to sample some of these areas. You just pull this string and it puffs the dirt up over these riffles and catches the fine gold and whatever else is there, and it gives us a pretty good idea what's in that wash. Now, a lot of times here in Arizona, when we find a few nuggets in a wash or a few little pickers, you go back and sample and there's just nothing there. As far as fine gold goes, it's just a few pieces, a few specks. I'm not sure why that is, but it's that way a lot. But today, I'm going to try right over here. This little wash has been good to us, finding little bitty pickers in this little flat area right up here, and then the wash over to the right. And that's what I'm going to be sampling today. And I'm going to put some dirt through this. I'll show you how it works. And then we'll go home and I'll pan this out later today and see if we found anything. And sometimes you can actually see it in the riffle boards before you dump it in a bucket or something, but I forgot a bucket today. So I'm gonna have to try to haul this stuff home in a plastic bag. Anyway, I got a box I guess I can use in here. But yeah, I forgot my bucket. So anyway, here we go. We're gonna run this little puffer dry washer. A good friend of mine makes these, and his name's Frank. And if you like this little dry washer, let me know, and I'll leave the information, or maybe I'll just put the information in the description. So if you want to get a hold of Frank and pick up one of these little things, you're more than welcome to. They're pretty darn nice, and it sure makes sampling easy. So here we go. Well, I hope you can see this all right. And the animals have been tearing this up pretty good in here. We're going to start by taking the surface layer off here and just shovel it right in the machine. Some people prefer to wear gloves so they don't get all the thorns stuck in them from here. But like I said, we're just sampling today. Now I'm going to put one more shovelful in. And at that point, we simply puff the puffer. Now it matters how fast you move the dirt. And I'm going to reset my little slide in here to run a little less dirt out at a time. You want it to get plugged up. Okay, here we go. If you go too fast like this, you're going to puff a lot of the material right out. Okay, we're plugged up here. I'm going to open this up a little more, get a good flow, and away we go. After you master this thing, you can run it pretty good without worrying about losing a whole lot. Okay, tap it a little bit, get the dirt flowing again. Okay, we're going to open it up a little more. Now, gold's going to get caught behind these riffles. Okay, here we go. It's not really labor intensive at all. I'm just kind of sitting here puffing this little thing. And the gold being heavy, of course, ends up caught behind those riffles. Yep. Now you can just take and hold your pick in your hand to do the tapping. Keep the dirt flowing. And we're just about out. I'm going to run this down. And we're going to put some more dirt in. Alright, I've changed the angle on it now a little bit. I had it running a little too steep. We want about a 30-degree or so angle going down. And steepen the top up a little bit. And as you can see, I don't do full pumps. I do short pumps, and I'm just kind of agitating the gravel slowly over the top. Okay, gets a little plugged up. You just reach up under and move the dirt around a little bit. A lot of grass and stuff in here. But by agitating it like this, just a little bit, slowly running it over, it helps the gold settle down onto the riffles. There's only 4 riffles on this, or maybe 5. 1, 2, let me see there. 1, 2, 3, 4 riffles. So you got to compensate for that. A normal dry washer that's not for sampling has a longer tray, but I don't feel like hauling all that crap out here to do a sample. And like I said, today we're sampling. I'm going to go home. I did find a bucket in the truck, but we're going to go home and I'm going to pan this stuff out, and I'm keeping track of how much dirt I'm running. And right now we've run about I don't know, maybe a half bucket. And I'm going to run maybe 2 buckets worth of dirt. And I'm going to go home. See how that fluff's real nice right there? Look at that. I'm going to go right on home and pan this stuff out and see what we got. And once you get this thing set just right, it works very, very well. Nice and quiet. I know some of you are looking at it thinking it's kind of labor intensive, but it's really not. But you want to hop the dirt up and down 3 times or so before it makes it over the next riffle. And after you use this a while, you pick up on what speed to work at. And we're just dumping right in too. You can't classify your material before you shovel it in. And that really slows down it getting plugged up at all. If I run it through a screen first, you're running all one size material, say 1/4 inch classified or something, it'll run a lot smoother. But the dirt's so dry today, we haven't had rain in so long that it's ideal for dry washing. And with gold prices being what they are, the fella can pretty easily out here, and we're at San Domingo, there's a lot of spots out here you can get about 1 gram a day. And you find one of those spots, or a better spot, where you're getting a couple grams a day, you're making some pretty good money right now at the price of gold. See, I'm agitating that. Maybe I should set the camera up so you can see that. Just a second. There, I think I can see that a little better. Watch the dirt. See, I'm just kind of jumping it pretty good. Get it loose again, get it flowing. I'm trying to make it jump 2 or 3 times before it goes over the next riffle. So just barely thumping it. I mean, you can really make this thing go and it'll empty that tray in just a few pumps. But that's not the idea. Tricky getting this set just right, but like I said, if you're running classified material, you don't have as much trouble plugging up. Yeah, now it's a little too fast. Yep, just right there. And that's why you want to try to jump that stuff up. Make the gold fall to the bottom. And sometimes, actually a lot of times, I run my tailings back through. You see it, air coming up through the dirt, and that helps separate it. Now you can get a full stroke and move a lot of dirt, see? or you can use little strokes and move a little dirt. Now it's going to depend on how wet the dirt is or how dry the dirt is, and etc., 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 etc. So we're going to roll this back through there because it was flowing pretty quick there for a minute. Make sure we don't miss too much. Now once you sample an area, if it's worthwhile, you come back with a full-size dry washer and go after it, which we may just do here. I don't know. Okay, and away we go. Okay, get the dirt flowing. Okay, we got a little too much flow going here. You can see it. It's going over the top of the riffle, so I'll run that dirt back through. Yeah, dirt's flowing a little fast for my liking right there. That's because I'm running the tailings in here. All that other stuff. Okay, some more dirt. Us gold prospectors utilize a lot of different tools for what we do, and I really like metal detecting lots better than dry washing, but now that the price of gold has changed, I'm going to be doing a little bit of both. Actually, a lot of detecting and probably a little bit more dry washing. Okay, we get a flow started, and away we go. That separation you're seeing there tells you that you're getting your material to run over the riffles properly. I just keep it running nice and slow. And right now we've run about almost a bucket of dirt. Yeah, she's running perfect right now. That's what I like to see. You can see the separation here where it has to jump over those riffles. That's important. Okay, get a little more going here. So there you have it. Okie dokie, we're back at home. I use these blue pans. I really like them. Mine Lab actually makes these. You got some real fine riffles over here, and you got some rougher ones here. Nice size pan. Does a fine job. Here's our dirt. We got that much concentrates, so it's not going to take long to pan that, is it? So we're going to dump it in the pan. And I ran, I don't know, a couple more buckets of dirt, I think, off that little spot. We pulled some pretty good nuggets off that spot, and not big ones, all little stuff. So I thought it might be worth checking out. I didn't really run that much dirt, so I won't be surprised if there's a whole bunch of gold in it. It might be a little bit. Let's see what we got. Okay, we're going to agitate it around a little bit here. Now it's basically classified because it went through the dry washer, so. Okay, oh boy. Look at all that black sand. See that? Look at all that black sand in there. You can see it all on the back edge. So, that's always a good sign, isn't it? Okay. Slough off some of the bigger stuff off the top here. Shake it back down. And back up to the top. Slough it off. Oh boy, there's a lot of black sand. Maybe we got a few pieces. Yeah, look at all the black sand showing up over there. Wow. Oh, that yellow rock made me jump. The heck is that? Yeah, you had rooster in the background. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Chickens are laying eggs over there when they get squawking like that. They seem awful proud of them eggs. That's just a rock. That one gave me a little jump too. And another rock. Yep. A lot of yellow rocks in there. Okay, shake it on up here. And get some more of this off. A little bit time consuming panning, but yeah, it calms my nerves too. I really like it. I used to do a lot more of it, but haven't been running the dry washer too much. Like I said, with the gold prices changing like they are, a fella can do pretty good, I think, in a lot of places I know of anyway. Look at all that black sand. See that? Look at it all. We're gonna shake this back, see if we can see any gold. Get a little of this dirt water off. Oh, looky there. Looky there. Looky there. That, my friends, see it? That's gold. Quite a bit of gold. A lot of black sand. Holy cow. I sure as heck wasn't expecting that. No. Awful small. That's, I think I'll pan this into another pan now. There's a lot of that stuff look pretty small. That's kind of exciting. Yeah. Okay. We'll rinse that top stuff off into a different pan, just in case. Ooh, oh, it's a rock. That one had me going. There's another yellow one. What do we got here? Another rock. And another rock. Now we're going to come over these small riffles, just to be sure I'm not losing anything here. That's pretty exciting. There's some good gold in here, I think. Yes, I do. I might have to go back out there with a real dry washer. Maybe do some night dry washing up here. That'd be fun. Okay, let's have another look. Tapping the pan helps it jump to the front of the pan. Oh my, look at that. Okay, this is out of maybe 3 buckets of dirt. Look at that. Hope you can see that. That's some mighty nice gold all through there. Look at all that black sand. Holy cow. There's a couple chunks in there even. Look at this. Look at that. And that's all out of that little sample and dry washer. Look at that. I gotta show Tammy this. Holy moly, guys. That's I don't know, that's about 1/8 of a gram, maybe. I'm not gonna say 1/4 gram, but it's quite a bit of gold. Holy cow. I'm gonna shut this thing off and go get Tammy. Amazing. Simply amazing. Amazing. Well, there, my friends, you have it. That's why you go back and sample spots where you found gold. We're going to go back with a full-size dry washer and work this. Might get several grams out of there. I don't know. That's an awful lot of gold for 3 buckets of dirt. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I haven't got myself any fine gold in a long time. I guess I have to start a jar. Look at that. Look at that. And with that, my friends, if you like these videos and you like looking at this gold and the different ways that we go about getting gold, like, subscribe, and ring that bell. For now, a happy nugget shooter out.